I'm here today with Deborah Crosby, winner of the July 2019 Spirit of Rowlett Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how long have you lived in Rowlett?
My husband and I moved here back in 1990. We lived with my in-laws for about 9 months. We did a brief stint up in Carrollton because it was close to where I worked. And then as soon as we were looking at buying a house, we knew we wanted to be back in Rowlett. So we've been here since 1992. Long time.
Yes, longer than I've been here. So tell us about your role with the GISD PTA.
I serve on the Garland ISD Council of PTAs. I'm finishing up 2 years as president in July. I've served in multiple capacities on the council. I've been secretary, first VP, advocacy. Those are all just different positions that I've served over the past 8 years, I guess, I've been on council.
So tell me about some of the things that y'all are doing on the Council of PTAs.
This has been a very busy year on council. We just finished up the legislative session. That always means we're busy. Texas PTA is busy. Texas PTA has a strong legislative influence down in Austin. As part of something we did here in Garland, we took a group of students from Garland High School down to Austin on Rally Day, and we were able to meet with Angie Chen Button and some of the other legislators down there, and that was really encouraging to see the youth of Garland just involved and excited about the legislative process. We had some successes with PTA. They were behind a bill to increase the smoking age to 21, which did pass. So that was one of the things that Texas PTA has been very strong in support of. And they also had a lot of strong support and influence trying to get school funding, which also passed. So.
Yeah, this legislative session was quite a battle amongst schools. So I'm just glad to hear all those things passed, those great things passed, and I'm glad to hear that the youth in Garland was pretty involved in Austin.
Very involved.
So that makes me happy to hear.
Yeah, we took the entire debate team down from Garland High School, and they were pumped and ready to go.
Oh, I bet you they learned so much.
Little shout out to them. We also had a couple of people on the board, on that group that went with us, that went to state and to nationals. They were actual national and state winners. So shout out to Mrs. Powell from Garland High School. She did a great job with her students.
So I understand you were also an advocate for people with special needs.
Yes, my own son was diagnosed with autism when he was 3 years old, and so through that process, I had a very good experience in his preschool years. We were at Stevens Elementary. We had a great teacher there in the preschool program. But when we moved to elementary, it was a different campus, it was different administrators, and it just became a little bit more challenging. And so I just took some time to really dig into the federal laws, the state laws, and I found myself being very effective in getting him what he needed. And then other parents kind of took notice and said, hey, how are you getting speech or whatever for Zachary? So through that process, I've become an advocate for other parents. I've gone as far north as McKinney, as far east as Greenville, as far south as Kemp, and as far west as Dallas.
Wow.
And everything in between, pretty much.
Wow. So you're also on the Arts and Humanities board for Rowlett. Can you tell us about some of the upcoming projects or contests?
We are really busy. We have, I think, close to 20 different projects or contests that we're involved in throughout the year. Currently, we've just had the installation of the Synergy piece over in Veterans Park. There's going to be a service at one of the council meetings in July, where when Mayor Chamey does her veterans acknowledgement, we're going to have a service to sort of acknowledge the placement of that piece. We also have the photography contest going on currently. Then we have a new project that we're doing, which is the Rowlett Artist Exchange, which is where we're trying to meet with all the different types of artists in the Rowlett area and just sort of encourage collaboration with writers, painters, photographers, whatever different artists are involved in the city. We want to give them an area to sort of find like-minded people and work together.
Once again, congratulations on winning the Spirit of Rowlett Award for July, and thank you for all that you do for this community.
Thank you so much. I'm very humbled by this, and I just feel very excited to be sitting next to people on the commission who have also won, like Jeff Winget and Tamara Williams. Like I said before, we have so much fun, and it just seems just icing on the cake to be getting an award for something I love doing.
Do you know someone who makes a difference in Rowlett? Nominate them for the Spirit of Rowlett Award at rowlett.com/spirit.